As a part of the National Network of Depression Centers, the CU Johnson Depression Center's innovative team is revolutionizing the mental and behavioral health landscape. Dr. Matt Mishkind, Deputy Director of the CU Johnson Depression Center, recently joined Gina over Zoom.
Doctor, thank you for joining us. Let's start off by really just tell us about the CU Johnson Depression Center.
First and foremost, a depression center is an outpatient mental health clinic specializing in what we refer to as affective disorders, more commonly referred to, other people might hear, depression, bipolar, anxiety. We also see folks who have concerns with trauma, ADHD. We see the range of ages from say 5 to 95. And I think what makes us a bit unique in the work we do is we are integrated with therapists and medication management prescribers, psychiatrists underneath the same roof. We also provide training and education to the community. Most of those are free. We do some work with businesses as well. We have some education events that we do charge for, but most of it's free. And we also work a lot in what I would call practice implementation. So a lot of folks are hearing about telehealth right now, and we'll probably talk a little bit more about that. But we do a lot of work in practice implementation and how best to get access to care for folks in many different communities.
What are some of the mental health concerns you're actually seeing at this time?
I think what we've seen pop up a lot now is a sense of loss. You have a lot of parents who, didn't see their kids graduate. I think a lot of people are certainly struggling being home all the time. A lot of people who are, not sure about what kind of expectations is set now. What's the reality of where we are? And what I want to make sure is people know that if you're feeling those kind of things, if you're feeling a sense of maybe more emotional reactivity to things than you might feel normally, other people are feeling it. I don't want to say it's normal per se, but other people are necessarily feeling that. You're not alone. It's okay to seek help, and just want people to really think about the fact that what you're feeling right now is actually probably okay, and it's all right to talk about it and get services.
Because these times are so new and different for everyone, a lot of people don't know what to do. So what are some options for people if they feel like they might need some mental health assistance?
Yeah, we're actually pretty fortunate here in Colorado especially, and we've really been able to do a lot through telehealth. Our clinics, in fact, we're seeing more people seeking services right now, and we're actually scheduling more services than we were before everything happened with COVID. And we're, interestingly, as you might expect, having people getting services out of their home. We actually have a lower no-show rate right now. So a lot of services can be conducted over telehealth. And I've heard from other people, not just in Colorado, but across the country, who are seeing actually a lot of people reaching out through telehealth services. We're also seeing other state and federal regulations that are changing or even being lifted with the states of emergency that's providing additional services to people who might have a state or a federal insurance. So, I say to people, if you need services, check on what you can get through your insurance company. Chances are you can get telehealth, and then reach out to providers, because a lot of providers right now are maintaining their practices through telehealth.
Can you tell us a little bit about the event that's going to be taking place on August 18th, and what kind of tools can parents or really anyone expect to learn from this event?
Yeah, so the event is it's called COVID Comeback, and what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 of our clinicians who are going to be there, and it's going to be a lot of Q&A. They're going to give some overview for what we're seeing with COVID. And as we start to get back into the school year, and what we hope is the school years, we're going to talk more about transitions, how to set expectations for kids, parents, how to set expectations for ourselves, and what we think we can get out of these times, and how we can work with our kids. It's as you said, it's August 18th. It's at noon. If you're interested in it, it is a free event. So we have what another thing that sets us apart at the Depression Center is we have a really amazing board of directors from the community. And so they help put on events like this. And we have a group called the Education Events Committee. So they're putting it on. It's free to everybody. If you're interested in it, you can go to our website. It's coloradodepressioncenter.org. Click on the events. You can get to that. You can actually see other events that we offer throughout the year, and things we offer on request. And I do need to note that we did a lot of events at the beginning of COVID and experienced our own versions of Zoom bombers. So we've learned from that. And you do have to register for the event, and we will be monitoring it to make sure that everybody who is in the event feels that they're in a safe and protected environment.
Dr. Mishkin, we really appreciate you joining us today. Thank you so very much.
The Johnson Depression Center is located at the CU Anschutz Medical Campus in Aurora. For more information about them and their upcoming events, please visit coloradodepressioncenter.org. We'll be right back.